3 brand new Star Wars games are in development. That's right, while we're all waiting patiently for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga to finally be released.
I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
EA, Respawn and Lucasfilm have made this week 3 times better by jointly announcing that they are working on not 1, not 2, but 3 brand new Star Wars games. One of them is pretty obviously the sequel to the much beloved and surprisingly difficult Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Another is a first-person shooter. That's right, a Star Wars first-person shooter from the people who gave us Apex Legends. Yes, please. And the third game? Well, the third game is a little more surprising. We don't know much about it yet other than it's a strategy game. Uncharted territory for Respawn, sure. But it's partnering with a new studio called BitReactor, which is comprised of ex-Firaxis and XCOM developers, so it should be in very safe hands. EA say work has begun on all 3 projects, and although there's not much of an indication on when they will be released, recent rumors have suggested that the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order sequel could be in line for a pre-E3 announcement. May 4th, anyone? But what more do we know about these games and the studios behind them? I'm now joined by staff writer at GamesRadar, Connor Sheridan, to tell us more. So, Connor, are any of these games a big surprise to you, given that Lucasfilm is doubling down now on Star Wars, but has previously been cancelling Star Wars projects all over the place, it seems?
Well, yeah, there are a few surprising things about this announcement, especially because EA and Lucasfilm had kind of seemed like they were starting to be on the outs with how poorly the Battlefront series had done. But clearly they're willing to expand that relationship again and try different things, probably on the back of, how much people liked the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And in terms of Lucasfilm kind of doubling down on Star Wars, and I think this makes a lot of sense with the approach that Disney has taken recently in finding partners that work for projects that they know work, right? And Respawn did a good job, so let's do more Respawn. I think that makes a ton of sense.
Absolutely. And you spoke about it there, Jedi Fallen Order. Obviously, one of these games, the newly announced games, is going to be a sequel to that. When do you think we're likely to hear more about that? Could it be a pre-E3 thing, or do you think it's a big deal at E3 and it'll come out there?
Well, that's the thing this year, right? Is what is E3 this year?
Good point.
we know that we're due for a bunch of game announcements in the summer. That's just always the way it is. Probably by June, I would be very surprised if we have not heard something official about the Fallen Order sequel.
So obviously we know about Jedi Fallen Order, but what about the other 2 games? They're a bit more surprising, right?
Right. So we have 2 more projects. The first one being a first-person shooter, which is what Respawn is known for, cutting its teeth with Titanfall. And that's actually being led by Peter Hirschmann, who was formerly a LucasArts producer, worked on the Battlefront games there. So that's really exciting that he's getting another chance to give that a shot. And the other one is a new strategy game from BitReactor, which is a brand new studio that actually just announced itself like the day before this announcement. And that is made by a bunch of folks who used to work on XCOM. So yeah, a lot of talent coming in here. No idea what direction specifically they're going to take it, but a lot of reason to be excited.
Absolutely. I'm excited. Well, there you have it. Let me know down in the comments below which of these 3 Star Wars games you're most looking forward to. And finally, remember to head over to GamesRadar.com for all the latest gaming news, guides, and reviews.